Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uprising. CME has been on a roll with some amazing shows the past few weeks, and I have been so excited for tonight because you might be able to notice it already. Our production values have gone up just a little bit. Some great cameras. The action is going to look even better than it ever did. You might have seen the logo on the Titantron there. You already know where some of that funding is coming from. But I can promise you, CME is still CME, and we will continue to be the best wrestling company in the world today. This show is going to be no different because it is Uprising. If you haven't been following the past few weeks, the Uprising tournament is culminating here tonight with a series of semifinal matches and the finals later in the show. This opening matchup has the potential to be the best match of the entire show, and that's saying something considering the lineup we have for you here tonight. Jason Adams and Rich Reed, both tag team partners, both in the Natural Perfection, have both qualified, and they will be facing each other in the opening match. If you haven't seen these two fight before, and even though they are tag team partners, they have had some matches against each other. They've all been unbelievable wrestling clinics. I have no reason to believe this will be any different. Jason Adams had a bit of a rough opening match. He had to fight Bryce Phoenix to qualify for the tournament. He pulled it off though, and he is here tonight. Rich Reed though has won both of his matches as well. So let's see what happens when tag team partners collide. I need to make an announcement here. You all know our main event tonight, tables, ladders, and chairs match, Jackson Montgomery versus Jowell Hernandez. The winner will face the champion at Apocalypse. Speaking of the champion, the World Championship on the line, Ivan against his old buddy, his old Cold Warriors running mate, Corporal Punishment, and Punishment's last pay-per-view match, it seems. Unless he wins, I don't know, but it's looking like he's going to retire after tonight. And we've got the women's title on the line, tag team titles, television championships, debuting wrestler. Everything sounds good. We were supposed to have two matches on this show here tonight that we are not going to have. Firstly, Bryce Phoenix wanted a piece of the action, and he, because he's insane, I mean, I respect his drive, but he wanted a 3-on-1 handicap match against the LBA. You got to think the LBA wouldn't have been confident going into that match, but apparently not, because they attacked Bryce Phoenix before tonight's show, and Bryce, I am not clearing him to wrestle. He will not be on the show tonight. And Aiko Katsuko was supposed to take on Penny May one-on-one. Penny did not show up tonight, and it appears she is not going to. So you know what? Penny May suspended indefinitely. I'm not going to take this kind of behavior. You show up for your work no matter what. But that aside, let's get down to brass tacks here. Let's open this show off strong with Jason Adams and Rich Reed staring each other down. Both make the first move, collar and double tie-up. Rich Reed gets the side headlock in, but Jason pushes him off. Jason, Rich Reed going for some sort of a victory roll, but reverse into a wheelbarrow German suplex instead, and that is the master of the Germans, Jason Adams, at work, who follows up with a huge suicide dive to begin this match. No rest for the weary on the outside. Rich Reed should have seen that one coming. He knows this man better than anybody. Jason on the apron, he's going to go up to the top rope. Rich Reed, though, has come to, and he springs up to the top rope, belly-to-belly suplex. Are you kidding me? These guys already with absolutely no feeling out process. Rich Reed hangs Jason up ribs first on that top rope, and he is going for a cover. First pin of the night here. Jason grabs the rope to break that up at 2, but holy hell, what a start. Rich picking Jason up, unloading on with right hands. That one was blocked. Jason comes back with the right hand. He Irish whips his tag team partner into the corner. You got to know what's at stake here, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this whole tournament will receive a title opportunity for any championship in CME. It could be world, it could be television, it could be tag team. So if either of these guys win, you got to think tag team championship shot is a real possibility. I think this is really a win-win situation for both of them if that's what they're going for. But you got to factor in pride here as well. These two are the most proud men around. There's a reason their contests have been classics every time they fought each other. Go for those Germans, this time blocked with an elbow straight to the temple. Hell of a way to counter that German suplex, and Rich Reed with a big wrestling takedown. Rich stomps away at Jason. He's going to hoist his partner up for those gut-wrench suplexes. Jason Adams might be the master of the Germans, but Rich Reed deadlift, pure strength. He's the master of these gut wrenches. He's got 2. Is he going for that third one? He is, and he hits it. 3 gut wrenches from a prone position. That is just absolute power. 2.5. That's all he's going to get out of this one. Rich Reed pleading his case to the referee. Referee having none of it. You got to wonder what it's going to take for these guys to put the other one away. They definitely want to move on to the finals and face the winner of Pierce or Takeshi Kato. Rich Reed hoists him up and hits him with that lumbar check maneuver. Knees right to the spine. Jason Adams collapses in a heap. Hooks the leg, and we might have our winner already. 2. Jason gets the shoulder up. How the hell is he not in traction, let alone competing still? Reed measures his man up. He's got to keep the pressure on, which is a smart strategy here. You can't get in your head too much. You got to keep going no matter what happens. He strikes. Hell of a combo, and he throws Jason out of the corner, almost out of the ring. Oh, whatever Rich had in mind there did not work. Jawbreaker counter from Adams, and now he's going to try and get back on the offensive. Throws Rich out of the ring. Follows it up by belly-to-belly suplexing him inside the ring. What's Jason going for here? He's up top. Rich is a little far away. I'm not sure if Jason could reach him. And no, Rich Reed is keeping the distance, making it even greater now. Jason Adams smartly gets down from the top rope. He's not going to take any unnecessary chances, but Rich Reed has the high ground. Jason's got to think this one through. It's a mind game at this point between two people who know each other's minds better than anyone. Jason up to the apron. He's got some words for his partner. Rich Reed, having none of it, follows that up with a big drop kick, sending Jason crashing to the floor below. And that corkscrew plancha follow-up hits its target. This crowd here in Orlando is absolutely going wild. This is the place dreams are made of. Well, somebody's dreams are going to be made here tonight. It could be either one of these two men. Referee's at a 4 count. These guys are just slugging away on the outside. All the wrestling acumen they have is just thrown out the window at this point. Throws it hard into the barricade. Jason's going to go for a suplex here. No, oh no, he hangs his partner up, ribs first on the barricade. Rich Reed looking worse for wear now. Referee is at a 7 count. 8 count, but these guys are back in the ring now. Jason's going up top. Rich Reed has absolutely no idea what's waiting for him up there. Jason off the top rope with a spear. Takes him down. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rich Reed. Now Jason's the one pleading his case to the ref. Jason Adams, Irish whip. Rich Reed to the corner. Oh, Rich Reed powers his way out of the corner, flips the tables, and he's got him by the neck. Throws him across the ring again. That is just unadulterated strength on the part of Reed. Follows that up with a beautiful drop kick. Mr. Perfect would be proud of that. Oh, measures his man, but Jason springs himself up to his feet, runs into his partner, shoulder tackles him down. Another shoulder tackle. Oh, Rich follows suit, throws him out of the ring. Jason hangs on. He's springing his way up top. He's got a new life. Double axe handle. See how Jason's going to follow that flurry up. Oh, he's got the hands locked. Is this going to be the Germans? It is. 1 German suplex. And I think we got a couple more coming. There's the second. And you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. The fans counting along. That is 3. Technically 4 German suplexes if you count the one from earlier. Big shot to the head. Give him a little headbutt to follow it up. Rich Reed is stunned. He is. Look at him slipping off the apron, holding on for dear life. But how long can he hold on? Spear through the ropes. Both men crashing to the floor below. Luckily for Rich, he didn't hit that table. But that landing was not at all what he was looking for. These guys are just trading the advantage back and forth. I don't know what's going to give, but I'll sure as hell enjoy it while it lasts. Rich is stirring. He's trying to get it to his feet. He's trying to get his bearings, let alone find his sense of direction. He's up now, but Jason's on the top rope, comes off with a flying clothesline, folding Rich up like an accordion. Jason Adams has all the momentum. Frog splash off the springboard attempt, does not connect. Now this is Rich's opportunity to try and swing that pendulum back on his side. Clotheslines him down. Another one. And follows it up with a big stinger splash. Oh, but he's not done. Jason comes with a clothesline. Duck under. Rich Reed with a brilliant clothesline again. This time a little extra oomph on that jump. And he springs up to his feet, a new man. This crowd is already getting rabid, and this is just the beginning of the night's festivities. Super kick misses as Jason rolls out of the way, gets him up with a scoop slam. Oh, but you can see Rich Reed holding that back. You can hear the impact, and you can certainly know that he's feeling it. We might be having some more Germans coming. There is 5 total now. 6. Are we going to get the 7th German suplex? We are. He's not looking too good right now, ladies and gentlemen. Jason's about to not pin him. He's going for that bow and arrow. He's got Rich Reed in the bow and arrow in the middle of the ring. There is no way he can get out to the ropes. He's going to have to break this grip, but I don't know if he can even do that. Look at the way he is driving the knees into the lower back. This is a little bit of a receipt for earlier, what Rich Reed did to him with that lumbar check. Oh, Rich breaks the hold. He broke the grip with the hands, and that's his ticket out of there. Jason, though, a little stunned, comes at him. Fireman's carry counter. Rich Reed trying to get back in this. Oh, that was a punch to the throat. You can see Jason collapse on impact. Oh, no. Oh, he's got him up in a powerbomb position here, ladies and gentlemen. And he just throws him down. I thought he was going to throw him to the outside, but either way. Oh, referee is stopping this one. He's checking on Jason. Jason could absolutely be the worse for wear now. If the referee has to stop the match and check on him, you know something's up. Oh, he's not looking too good. He's trying to move his arms, get some feeling back in his body, but Rich Reed is not going to give him too much opportunity. He knows what's at stake here, and he knows what is on the line. He is going to try and grab this as soon as he can. Tag team partner be damned. Goes for a forearm splash, but Jason rolls out of the way. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex. He's definitely feeling the effects, but he's keeping the pressure on. We got a cross-arm breaker attempt now. Rich Reed broke the grip of the bow and arrow. Can he break the grip of the arm breaker? How much strength does Jason have in his body? Clearly not a lot, because Reed gets out of it. Rich standing, switch in a beautiful position, attacks the ribs again with that gut buster. Things are not looking good for Jason Adams right now. Rich Reed, if he hits this, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are done. Body splash off the top rope, all the impact on the midsection. Go for a cover, Rich. I think he can get him. Nice spinning back kick. Once again, he knows exactly where to target, and then hits him with a super kick out of nowhere. You got to think Jason was defending the midsection, left his head wide open, and he might not have any teeth left after that one. Good God almighty. Oh, and he is still not going for a cover. Rich Reed has got something to prove here tonight. He's got him up. Another lumbar check. He folds him up like an accordion almost. Look at this impact. Oh no, I'm a little concerned for the well-being of Jason Adams, but Rich Reed has got to have the win here. How the hell did Jason kick out? Rich is giving some words to the referee here. He can't even believe that Jason kicked out of it. Give credit to the man's heart and determination, but you got to wonder if this is going to have an adverse effect on his career going forward. But he breaks the grip of the hands there. He's going to have to pull out something big to get even here. Jason gets himself to the apron, throws Rich out of the corner. What's he going for here? Springboard clothesline. Hard landing for Rich, but even harder for Jason Adams. Oh no, springboard leg drop. They call this high-risk offense for a reason here, especially when you're hurt. But he's hitting everything on the mark. You got to wonder what effect it's having on his body. Oh, Jason Adams going up top. This could be the coup de grace. It is. Moonsault. He manages to get a cover somehow. Is this going to get the win for Jason Adams? It's not. Now Jason's looking at the referee. He's probably saying, just do me a favor, get me out of here. Jason, very nice hammerlock suplex. Big elbow right across the heart of Rich Reed. Drops another one. Injury be damned. Jason Adams will not give up without a fight. Oh, no. He's got those hands locked again. That is 8 German suplexes now. 9. Are we going to get into double digits here? And yes, we are. That is the 10th suplex delivered to Rich Reed. And you see how slow he was getting up. But he's banking on this being the end. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. God. You are seeing 2 warriors at the height of their craft going at it for nothing but, well, I shouldn't say nothing but pride, because the title opportunity is on the line. But at this point, I don't know if these guys even remember that a championship opportunity is at stake when it comes to their abilities. That's a beautiful Death Valley driver into a pin. Still, it cannot beat Rich. Oh my goodness. Every time these two lock up, it's like a mirror image fighting itself. That elbow to the head almost knocked Rich out cold. I think it might have, but he's hoisting him back up again. Hits him again with an elbow strike. We saw Rich get a little ruthless earlier. I think Jason's going to let that beast out of him. Go for another shot. This time it was well scouted, blocked by Rich Reed. He cannot afford to feel another one of those. And he clotheslines Jason out of the ring, who had a bad landing on the apron to follow up. Just calling for him to get up. What is he going for here? Jason's up. Rich dubs over the top rope, but Jason Adams, I don't even think he realized that he ducked under it, but he did. He was out like a light on his feet, and Rich Reed missed very badly, but it didn't matter because Jason Adams is very hurt. Well, if Rich Reed hit that, we would have seen Jason in a big puddle on the outside, but we might be seeing that inside the ring now because Rich Reed is on the top rope. Jason Adams is up. Cannonball senton does not hit the mark. That somersault off the top rope couldn't do it. Is this going to be enough for Jason, who hits him with an alley-oop bomb? Oh my God, Rich Reed's throat just got hung up on the ropes. 1, 2. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And Jason having a few choice words with the ref. I think if I read his lips, that's not something I can repeat on air. I don't know if there's going to be much left for these guys for the finals. That shoulder tackle followed up by a belly-to-belly suplex. How does Jason have the ability here? You got to think he's got a rib injury of some sort. Gets him up for a power slam. Oh, instead hangs up Rich Reed, throws first on that top rope again. That is doing some serious damage. Jason Irish whips Rich into the corner. What a match. How it's going to end, I don't got any predictions for you. This one honestly could go either way at this point. But Jason Adams looking to make sure his name is etched in the victor's seat. Oh, he's going for this butterfly suplex off the top rope, that double underhook suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen that end a Jason Adams versus Rich Reed match a year and a half ago. Is it going to end this one here tonight? 2. It is not. Jason is exasperated. He cannot believe that didn't finish it. Oh, whatever he was going for. Misses. Rich steps out with a super kick. Oh, Jason is busted wide open. That kick hit the mark and then some. Look at the blood flowing from his head. Rich Reed, shot to the head. Gets him up with an Olympic slam. Goes to the cover. 2. And a 3 count. Rich Reed is your winner, and he's moving on to the finals, but he's got to hope and pray that Takeshi, Kato, and Pierce absolutely kill each other, because he and Jason Adams certainly did. What a war. Just a pure wrestling war. We're going to see a war later tonight between Jowell and Jackson, probably between Corporal Punishment and Ivan. But this was a different kind of war. This was a war of intellect and physical ability. spectacular showing from both men. Jason can't be disappointed. He had a hell of an effort, but Rich Reed managed to escape here. You got to wonder if that rib injury affected Jason too much down the line. Doesn't matter. Rich is your winner, and he moves on to the finals later tonight to take on the winner of our next match, which will be Takeshi Kato versus Pierce. What a match. Well, it's going to be hard-pressed for me to find anything that will top what we just saw. But if any match can, almost every one on this show. This is the definition of a stacked wrestling show, ladies and gentlemen. If you're tuning in for the first time, you picked a hell of a time to start. Takeshi Kato has been a man possessed since he entered this tournament. So has his tag team partner, but Blitzkrieg isn't in this tournament anymore. And why? Because Pierce beat him to qualify for this matchup. So even though Blitzkrieg had a little bit of the same fire that Takeshi had, he's not here right now because of Pierce. So it is possible for me to envision a scenario where Takeshi loses here tonight to Pierce. Pierce has proven that he can stop one of the world's axes. Why not stop the other one? That being said, Takeshi is he's not gonna go very lightly here. I think he's out for blood, honestly, at this point. And knowing that one of the Match of Perfection was always going to be in the finals, you got to think he's extra motivated to take it to them one more time. Considering how miserable the World's Axis have made the Match of Perfection, it would just be right up his alley to get another shot. But Pierce is looking to really make sure that doesn't happen. Pierce is really starting to revitalize his career as of late. What better way to do that than the Uprising tournament? He's taken his opportunity and ran with it. Even if he doesn't win here tonight in this match, or if he does win this match and doesn't win the finals, he's really proven to me that he is somebody worth watching one more time. He started off hot in CME, kind of fell on a little bit of a rough patch lately, but he's back and he is better than ever, I would argue. Fans are certainly they went crazy for the last match, so that you got to think that everybody sitting here in this building in Orlando is wondering what these guys are going to do to top it. Pierce is going to start this one off before the bell even rings. Somersault plancha to the outside. I'm pretty sure his head just collided with Takeshi's. Well, that's one hell of a way to start this one off. Takeshi Kato likes to jump people from behind in this tournament. Why not Pierce? A little bit of a preemptive strike here from Pierce, and he's got Takeshi in the ring. Follows up, springboard drop kick. Hello. You might as well paint the target on his forehead because he hit that one on the bullseye. Is that going to be it early? No, Takeshi powers out at one. Gets up to his feet. That one happened so fast, I pretty much missed it. But Pierce hits him with a bulldog. Back kick to the ribs. Over vertical suplexes. Pierce not going to hit it though. Takeshi counters with a knee to the top of the skull, and he hits him with a big slam. Kato going to look to ground Pierce now, try and slow him down, slow down the momentum that Pierce built from that start. God, that elbow drop, you heard that one. Cover now. We got a 2 count on Pierce, but he slips that shoulder out from underneath Takeshi. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match moves on to the finals later tonight to take on Rich Reed, and the winner of that match will get a title shot of their choosing for the next year. Pierce gets the momentum back with that big sling blade, hits him with a big discus elbow, and there is a beautiful springboard moonsault off the second rope. Takeshi fighting back, just pure power with that shot to the ribs. Gets him up, hoists him up. There's a gut wrench suplex, a little bit of a delayed variation of it. Kato getting him up again just to punch him back down. Go for a suplex. Oh, this time Pierce the one who counters it with a knee to the head. Punch to the face, schoolboy roll up. Takeshi rolls out of it, but doesn't matter. Pierce catches him with a double arm DDT. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 2.5 is all we get. Takeshi Kato gets a shoulder up, but you got to think he's wondering what just hit him. Pierce is on fire here tonight. Spinning heel kick to the temple. My God, that came out of nowhere. 1, 2, and a 3 count. I think he knocked him out cold. Ladies and gentlemen, Pierce is your winner. He's moving on to the finals, but I got to see that replay again. this is earlier in the match, or I should say it wasn't that much earlier. Feels like it just happened. Let's see that finishing strike, because I'm pretty sure Takeshi Kato's lights were turned out by that kick. Pierce gets out of it. Oh, this is the double arm DDT that led to that kick, spiking his head into the mat. See that again. That definitely didn't help Takeshi's chances. Look at this shot. Oh my God, he absolutely went out like a sack of bricks. And Pierce is your winner. Pierce and Rich Reed are going to face each other in the finals. And Pierce barely broke a sweat in that match. Rich Reed's worst fears have come to life, but I will never count that man out, especially the effort that we saw here tonight. That's going to be a hell of a finals in the Uprising tournament. But up next, we got six-man tag team action. Feels like this has been going on for a long, long time. It's actually only been happening for a couple months, but the Mason family sure as hell have liked to make Otto Diethelm's life miserable. This was supposed to be Ellis Mason in front, Timothy Buck Jr. in the middle. But Tex was not supposed to be in this match. Tex Mason is in the match here tonight because Jeremiah Mason was supposed to be in his spot. Jeremiah is not here tonight, but don't worry. Unlike Penny May, who I suspended, Jeremiah will be on Pulse tomorrow if he wants his family to ever be in CME again, because Jeremiah will get his tomorrow night as he faces Referee Senior. The Referee Senior is going to give a little preview to Jeremiah, what he's going to do to him, because he is going up against the Masons, teaming up with his son, Referee Jr., and Otto Diethelm. Otto and Referee Jr. have been a team for about a month now, and their personalities fit perfectly, but they're just trying to get this monkey off their back. They cannot shake the Masons for anything. Hopefully, Daddy Reese can do that for them. I'm not sure if these three know what's about to hit them. I honestly don't. And if you have not seen Referee Senior, I just saw him backstage, and holy hell, this man is even more monstrous than before. So I just hope he makes it quick tonight. I don't want too much suffering. Ironically enough, Otto, Diethelm, and Referee Jr. have both been in the ring with Referee Senior, and they know exactly what is in store for the Masons. I think that's like, hopefully the Masons learn from this. Every time somebody has really gotten in the ring with Referee Senior, it's almost been like a form of rehabilitation. Yeah, they become a better person after suffering. So let's hope that the cure for the Masons' disgustingness and just general repulsive behavior with a little bit dose of Papa Reese. Crowd is happy to see Otto tonight. I'm always happy to see Otto. This man is an absolute godsend. He is an angel, and he does not deserve to have the Masons constantly hounding him all the time. This man's never done anything wrong in his entire life. You better hope so. I don't think the Masons would get too frisky with Otto. I think they're going to wait till everybody comes out because you do not want to make Referee Senior any more mad than he has to be. And here comes Referee Jr., the son, former referee who is now a wrestler. He's got to make that money somehow. Told me he did not want any pyro tonight because he had to save the money and spend it on a new robe. And it's looking pretty sleek if I say so myself. That's a pretty nice robe. Oh, but clearly the money savings stopped there because he's still raining it down on the fans. I'm not paying him that much. How much did Tucker give this guy? Clearly his extravagant lifestyle has not drained his bank account too much. Well, we do have Tag Team Championship action later tonight, so I believe the Spectrum and Hollywood Elite in that match are going to give us a little bit more of a classic tag team match. This one just might end up being Massacre. And that's not saying anything about the Masons. They're actually quite competent as a team together, but this is going to get ugly. I'm just not going to talk during Referee Senior's entrance. I don't want to. Okay. All right, I know I said I wasn't going to talk, but this is very scary. What the hell is this man doing? I'm not going to say what is he on, because I believe it's all natural. Holy hell. Remind me never to get on his bad side. This is a 60-year-old man, ladies and gentlemen. Jack LaLanne, eat your heart out. I almost feel really bad for putting Jeremiah in a match with him tomorrow now. I'm gonna have to have a word with him before that match. Ellis is gonna start things off against Otto, it looks like. Trying to squash these two little beef that they've had going on with each other. I think Ellis wants... I don't know what he asked for. Oh, Otto, okay. Well, he deserves it. Why not? Oh, we're getting referee senior in here already. And Ellis wants no part of senior. Tags in Timmy Buck Jr. Referee sizes him up, and Timothy goes the complete opposite direction. Let's see if Tex Mason's got what it takes. Come on, Tex. Oh, no, I would not advise. Yeah, I don't know what he said, but clearly it did not rub Refer the right way. Say that 3 times fast. Oh, Jesus Christ. Grabs him by the throat. What the hell? Look at the strength. Look at the power with that spine buster. Good God Almighty. You know, I don't think Otto and Refer Jr. have to do anything here. This is over already. Oh my God, Tex, you poor bastard. Pump handle, slam. Taking Ellis off the apron now. He takes Timmy Buck off the apron. Refer hoists Tex up. This is not the way Tex Mason wanted this night to go, I'll tell you that. Oh, Tex collides with him, but does not phase Refer, who gets him up with a power slam of all power slams. Oh God, that's a jawbreaker with just a knee strike. Refer follows in, clotheslines his head damn near off. Look at Timothy and Ellis are just calling for a tag. They don't want to see their brother/cousin, die tonight. Refer was scouting the competition, but oh my God, Tex is not going anywhere, and he gets taken down with a spear. If he didn't have broken ribs, he very well might have them now. Referee Senior getting him up, got him in the powerbomb position, and damn near throws him out of the ring. Good God, the strength. Referee taking both men off the apron, hooks the leg. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all she wrote. Oh, Timothy breaks it up. Timothy Buck Jr. just broke up that pin. I don't know if that was a smart move because Tex Mason is already dead. So he just suplexes Timothy in the ring like it's nothing. He's going to do the same to Ellis Mason, it looks like. God, Ellis thrown to the... He's going to roll outside now. He wants no part of this match. Uh-oh. Referee's not done with Tex, but Ellis Mason's right behind him. Ooh, clubbing shot to the back. I really don't know if this is a smart strategy. Tex is frozen. He's running away. Tex Mason wants no part of Senior. But he's got no one to tag. Timothy's on the outside. Ellis is in the ring, and Tex Mason cannot escape this hell that he has been thrown into. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Takes his head off again. There goes Timothy. Tex is just... He's done. Running spear again takes him down. I think Otto is beating the hell out of Ellis Mason on the outside. Yeah, I'm not even going to ask if that's enough. It's absolutely enough. Refer and his team win. Wow. Jeremiah, I hope you have insurance. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I think Otto and Referees Jr. collected the easiest paychecks of their lives tonight. Hopefully now the Masons are not going to be a thorn in Otto's side for the time being. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, Ryan Stockton will make his debut tonight in a television championship match. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, that is right. Ryan Stockton has signed a contract with CME Wrestling. If you've never seen this guy in the ring before, don't judge a book by his cover. Quite a unique getup he's got, but he's a hell of an athlete in the ring there. And Avery certainly should not judge a book by his cover, because he is a champion. And if he does that, there's a very good chance we have a new television champion here tonight. Here comes Ryan right now. Avery did not have a challenger for tonight. You know, with the Uprising tournament going on, there's a lot of people involved in that tournament. So Avery, not only has he beaten a lot of people for in the television championship scene, figured why not just give a new guy an opportunity. He was okay with it. He signed off on it. Avery welcomes the challenge, and enter Ryan Stockton. So we'll see what happens with this match here tonight, but nonetheless, if Ryan wins or if Avery retains the title, we will be infusing a couple more new blood into CME as the weeks go on, so look forward to that. We got the money, we're not afraid to spend it. For a debut match, it doesn't get much bigger than this, because television championship on the line, it's almost impossible, at least in CME, to get a world championship match on your first night, but television championship is a little elusive too, so to have this opportunity on your first night, you got to think Stockton's going to try and make the most of it. Here comes Avery, television champion. Crowd a little bit indifferent to Ryan. Not a lot of them have probably seen him before, but they certainly know and love Avery, who's been on a tear, not just since winning that television championship a few months ago, but before that as well. This man, ever since entering the singles domain, he was a tag team wrestler almost his entire career. He's been reborn as a singles competitor. This is just a mean son of a bitch right here. Well, Avery certainly in this match has the size advantage, there's no doubt about that. Ryan Stockton, though, deceptively quick. He's going to have to try and use his agility and his unique offense to try and take it to Avery. You're not going to outmuscle this man. Very few can. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to kick off a string of 4 championship matches in a row. Television title, we got the women's title, tag team, and world title all on the line in succession. And then still to come, TLC main event and the finals of the Uprising tournament. So we're just getting started here tonight. You think we've had a great show so far? You ain't seen nothing yet. That's what it's all for, the CME Television Championship. Not just the arena, not just the production value of the show, the cameras, everything like that, new wrestlers. We've got some new championship belts to show off here tonight, too. It's television championship, slightly modified. Not exactly a new design, but I think you'll like what we got coming up with some of the other titles. So, you know, Avery just got that belt here today. He's probably going to want to spend some quality time with the new championship belt. Just to be a rookie, well, I'm not saying a rookie, Ryan's been wrestling for a few years now, but to be debuting in a new company, a new ring, a new place you've never been before, and to look across the ring and see Avery staring at you like that, it's got to be a little unsettling no matter who you are. Avery gives up that title to the referee. You got to be wondering if he's thinking if it's the last time against somebody he's never fought before. That's what it's all about, CME Television Championship on the line. Stockton's ready. Avery's ready. Ref's ready. Bell rings. Let's go. First title match of the evening here tonight. These two lock up early, and Ryan Stockton gets the advantage. Not something I would expect. Snapmare takedown. Got him in a rear chin lock. Starting this one off slow and methodical, just trying to feel his opponent out, but Avery too strong, powers his way out of it, elbows to the gut, breaks the grip quickly. Oh, now he's just showing off. Now he's just inviting some competition here. Well, whatever collar and elbow tie-up idea Stockton had in mind is not going to work with Avery, who just pushes him away. Once again, using his overwhelming strength advantage here. Ryan with a big elbow to the back of the head. And he is now taunting Avery. This kid's got some cojones on him, but Avery runs right at him with a clothesline. New kid not endearing himself to the television champion early, going for a fall-away slam, countered brilliantly into a DDT. Hello. A little kick in the ass. Something Avery might need. He's getting bested a little bit here in the counter department, but he pushes him off again. The strength advantage is there, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan's got to stop going to it. Gets him up in a military press, countered into a very nice pinning combination. We got a 2. Avery counters, though. 1 count kick out. Avery's a little bit caught off guard here by the elusiveness of Ryan Stockton. This is what I was talking about before. The big Irish whip sends Ryan right into the knee of the television champion. 1, 2, a hand on the ropes. Referee did not see the rope break right away, causing Stockton to have to expend energy and kick out. And that's not something he wants this early with a near 300-pounder on top of him. Jawbreaker gets some separation, and Stockton with a big neck breaker, beautiful neck breaker, goes into a pin. 1, 2. Avery powers out at 2.5, but a very nice pin too, getting all the weight on the shoulders of Avery. Go for another neck breaker. This time Avery had it scouted, pushes off. Big Irish whip into the corner. Avery hoists him up, going for a power slam. No, calls his shot, slams him into the turnbuckle, and then hits a power slam. Hooks the leg. Or are we going to see Avery retain his championship? Not right now, at least, as a kick out for Ryan Stockton. You can even just see between the two. Good God, what a swinging axe handle that was. 2. Ryan kicks out. The challenger's still in this, but like I was saying, you can just see when they stand face to face, the size difference is staggering between both of these men. Oh, whatever Avery had in mind, used some momentum against him. Nicely done by Stockton, with a snap German suplex out of nowhere. 2, but Avery kicks out. That caught me off guard. I can only imagine what Avery just felt. Ryan's measured him up. He's going to get the big man up a little bit. Gory neck breaker. Oh my God, what a move. 2. Avery somehow, some way kicks out of that, but Ryan Stockton is impressing me right now. He's going up top. The challenger to the television championship is absolutely rocking the champion. He's calling his shot. Missile drop kick off the top rope now. The fans are starting to believe in this kid a little bit, and they love Avery, but I think they're a little as surprised as I am. Elbow drop off the top rope, does not connect. Avery gets him down in a jackknife pin, but rope break breaks it up. Avery with a big shot to the face and gets him up, gets him down. That backbreaker is absolutely lethal. Is that enough to snuff the momentum and the dreams of Stockton? It is not. He gets the shoulder up, and Avery is a little bit flummoxed. Oh, Avery maybe setting him up for a big, another big backbreaker. This time, snap German suplex counter again. No pinning combination, no bridge there. But still, the impact alone sent Avery on the back of his head. And Stockton is all business right now. Clotheslines Avery, whose head hit the apron on the way out. Ryan off the ropes. What is he going for here? Big vaulting plancha over the top rope. Let's see this replay again. All the impact he got from that leap. Oh my God, their heads collided too on the way down. I don't know if I would show off my strength. He should show off everything else though, because he is on fire right now. Throws Avery into the ring, and this time he's going to go up top again. Taking some serious chances against the television champ. And they've been paying off so far, absolutely. You gotta wonder if he's going to the well one too many times, though. Comes off the top, crossbody. Nope, he hit his mark again. Goes for a cover after that big crossbody off the top. 2. Champion hangs on, but every time Stockton goes for a pin, he gets just 1 iota closer to a 3 count. Oh, whatever he had in mind there did not work. Avery counters with a jawbreaker and gets him down with a huge DDT into the mat. Stockton's using the ropes to help himself up now to his feet. So clearly whatever Avery's doing is working. Oh, big boot off the rebound. God, he didn't even have to pick his foot up that much, but he still got tons of impact on the kick. Avery comes running at him in the corner. Look at these shots to the gut and to the face. Just throws the kid over with a big hip toss out of the corner. Avery now backing the kid up to the ropes. He's got him on the ropes quite literally, but Avery gets back body drop to the outside of the ring. Stockton's not done yet. Oh, what a kick to the mouth. Comes off the apron with a flying clothesline. My God, this is a hell of a showing. There's a reason I signed this kid, but snap German suplex on the ringside area. Avery is just every step of the way being caught off guard. We got a 3 count. Ryan's measuring his man. What is he going for here? He's got him up, got him in that gory position with the gory neck breaker. For a man his size, he certainly gets a lot of torque on that move. And Avery again gets taken down. Look at his neck. Neck on neck is not the way you want to go down. Ryan's calling. He should be going for a pin. I have no idea why he's not going for a pin here. Clothesline takes him down. Another clothesline. Got him up. But, oh, he did not have the strength to get the big man up for a long time. Avery got his weight back, and that's all he needed to hit a reverse DDT. I think that was a crucial error by Ryan Stockton. But Avery, he's got a lot taken out of him. He couldn't even get up to his feet after that. And Stockton tried to take advantage, but cannot as Avery hits him with a big half Nelson backbreaker. Oh no, what is the champ gonna follow up with? The long arm of the law. Oh my God, this kid had all the opportunity in the world to pin him. I think he just got a little bit too cocksure about it. And Avery hits him with the long arm of the law, goes for a cover. 2, and a 3. Avery retains the television championship, but not without a whole hell of a lot of effort, and dare I say, a whole hell of a lot of luck. A very, very impressive showing by the challenger, Ryan Stockton, who I believe has a future here at CME, especially after a performance like that on your first night. It was the second gory neck breaker. That was the first one. But the second one, he had the opportunity to go for a cover. Either he didn't feel confident in it, or he just wanted to keep the pressure going a little bit longer, and that's what cost him this match, because Avery got right back into it, hits him with the long arm of the law, and you're not kicking out of that. He is still your television champion. What a show. What a show it's been so far, and we still ain't seen nothing yet. Because up next, the women's championship is going to be on the line. Sirena going to go up with Miss Molly, and if their past match a few weeks ago is any indication, this one could be another classic. Well, Sirena comes into this match as the champion, but the women's championship has changed hands a whole hell of a lot over the past couple of months. Yeah, Penny May, who won it, she was the first women's champion back in April, held it for a number of months. And then since then, you've had Aiko Katsuko, Sirena, Miss Molly, and now Sirena again as the women's champion. So this thing has been really competitive as of late. Miss Molly is going to look to try and make sure that that trend continues as she goes for the women's title, but Sirena may be trying to get a little more consistency in her game going. And it's a shame about what happened with Penny versus Aiko, because Aiko Katsuko now has to sit on the sidelines. Yeah, sure, she could scout the competition and watch this match, but I wanted to see Yakov in action here tonight. You always want to see your best competitors on the big stage like this, and to not see her here is a damn shame. That's why Penny May suspended. But this match will not disappoint you, I can guarantee you that. Miss Molly is hungry, looking to get that championship back. She got a taste of it getting thrust into a title match that she really had, I don't want to say no business being in, but wasn't scheduled to be in. So she's looking to reclaim that title for her own. I'm just so excited for the rest of the show we've got coming. I'm excited for what we've already seen, but women's title here. We got tag team title action next, world title action, finals of the Uprising tournament, and a TLC match between two guys who hate each other. I mean, you can't ask for anything more if you're a wrestling fan. And I'm a wrestling fan, let alone commentator / owner of CME. So all of this is coupling up to an unbelievable night. Comes our women's champion. She is Sirena. A little bit of mystery around her right now. Sirena was in the first ever CME Women's Championship match. It was in the finals of the tournament to crown the inaugural Women's Champion. Came up short against Penny May. Came up short against her before, but now she's finally channeled her ability and really made it count. So I fully expect Sirena to come out of the gates very strong here tonight and ensure she keeps this championship. And that, ladies and gentlemen, around her waist is the brand new CME Women's Championship belt. I'd say arguably the most radical redesign that we've had of all our championships. This crowd is ready. They're all on their feet. They know exactly what's coming. I fully expect them to blow up as soon as this match starts. Two of the best women's wrestlers in the world today going at it for the greatest prize in women's wrestling. Doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure both of these women are beloved by the crowd, so to see their reactions is going to be very interesting. The crowd very much like a 12th man on the field. I mean, if they're in your corner, you definitely feel it when you're in the ring. And I know that from my limited experience of being in a ring. He's got to give that title up to the referee here, but you know she does not want to do that for long. That's what it's all about. The World Women's Championship. Molly and Sirena both getting themselves hyped up pre-match, but we're about to get things underway. Oh, that one starts off quickly with the head scissors. I thought they were going to feel each other out, maybe collar and elbow tie-up, but we ain't starting off that way. I think she spiked Molly's head into the mat. She absolutely did. Realizes it goes for a cover. Molly, though, kicks out. Maybe a little bit of time was wasted by Sirena before she realized what she had. Miss Molly thrown to the outside, hangs on, but taken down with a shoulder tackle. And now Miss Molly is a little bit stunned early on. Oh, the referee stopping Sirena from going outside to follow her. Sirena, though, has to defies orders, hits her with a brilliant somersault plancha to the outside. You can just see the way she steps on that rope. It's uncanny, her athletic ability. And this crowd's already going nuts for her. She gets in the ring. Miss Molly follows suit. But Sirena had that well scouted. Goes for a snap suplex, countered into a beautiful small package. Sirena flips the small package over into a pin of her own, but kick out by Molly. Oh, runs right at her in the corner with a big moonsault drop kick. You don't see that too often. Sirena flipping head scissor into a pin, Hurricane Rana, excuse me. Doesn't matter what you call it, sure call it effective, because that almost got the 3 count. step up enziguri, and Miss Molly is absolutely getting rocked early on now. She's got to find a way to get back in this one, or this could be a very quick matchup. Sirena, Irish Miss Molly out of the corner into the opposite corner of the ring. She's draping her on the second rope, springboard off the ropes into a beautiful triangle drop kick. Just pinpoint on all of her offense here. Springboard senton bomb. Hooks the leg now. 1, 2. Miss Molly kicks out, but kicking out ain't gonna do no good if you don't turn the tables soon, and she's gotta know that deep down. But Serena's not giving her any quarter right now. Oh, Molly tries to flip the script a little bit in the corner, throws her out, gets on the second rope, tornado DDT, spiking Serena's head into the mat. That is what she needs to do more of. Springboard leg drop to follow up. Miss Molly now follows up with another springboard frog splash this time, and I think their heads might have collided. They absolutely must have, because Molly is very slow to get back to her feet. You got to think if she got all of that, she could have gone for a quick cover. Catches the leg now. Oh, wait a minute. She went after Sirena with a leg lariat, but hits the referee in the face instead. A little bit flummoxed after that. Tries to go for another one, misses, and Sirena is trying to take advantage. Drop kick. Well, that's what happens when you throw the feeling out process out of the door. You get a little wild with your offense. Sirena off the top rope with a Hurricane Rana. Once again, spiking her head first into the mat. The women's champion now has got something to prove, and she's showing it here tonight. Got her out of the corner. Ooh, hard chop to the chest. Springs up with that wrist lock drop kick. Good God. The athletic ability of this woman is unmatched by anybody in wrestling. Throws her over now to hook the leg. 1, 2. What a kick out by Molly. Give her credit. She's keeping on, even though she's really gotten the worst of this matchup so far. Trying to tighten up those hamstrings there. Miss Molly gets a counter, does the same thing of her own. There's a snapmare. Molly gets her in a wrist lock, just trying to slow down the offense a little bit of Sirena, getting herself some bearings back. It's completely understandable from her point of view. Doesn't keep her down for long, though. Sirena fights out and shot to the gut. Oh, a very, very hard uppercut. Once again, another uppercut. Molly's not looking too good. You can see her body language as she gets on the ropes there. Oh, my God. Every single part of Miss Molly's body has been worked on in this match. The arm, the legs, the head especially. Calling her shot. Now, Siren Song does not connect. I didn't even realize that she was going for the Siren Song. But Molly rolls out of the way, gets her down, going for the broken butterfly. She locks in the broken butterfly. Is she going to be able to make the women's champion submit in the middle of the ring? She's trying to reach out for the ropes with her legs, but they are just not in the position to be able to get there. She's got to try and use her ingenuity to get out of this, or else she is going to be submitting, and Miss Molly will be your new women's champion. Referee is in perfect position to hear if Sirena gives up or see if her hands tap out. Oh, Sirena rolls through, rolls out of it, and manages to break the grip somehow. Comes at her, tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Molly, though, springs up to her feet, gets a big elbow, and the clotheslines are down. Follows suit with another one. And a leg lariat from Miss Molly. Molly heading up to the top rope. Oh, Sirena gets up to her feet now. Miss Molly sees that, and she is frozen in place. Just comes back with a big right hand. And a neck breaker off the top rope. Fantastic maneuver there. You can't doubt Molly's athleticism. Oh, what's she going for here? Oh, she's going for another broken butterfly. This time she's got her exactly in the middle of the ring. That's the second broken butterfly on the women's champion. The more this move comes in, even if she got out of the first one, it definitely did its damage. And more damage is being done to the shoulders and the neck of your women's champion. Oh my God, Sirena is kicking at air, just trying to find a way to break this hold. But the more she does that, I feel like it will have an adverse effect on her. Referee is asking if she gives up. Will Sirena hang on? She's got to be in complete agony right now. Sirena rolls through again. I think maybe that's what the legs are for. She's trying to kick out and get some roll-through power going, and she definitely broke the hold there, but how much damage did those two moves do? Sirena off the top of the moonsault does not connect, and this is adding on to the suffering. Molly up top, big elbow drop off the top rope. Molly going up top again, this time from another corner. This time with a knee drop to the gut. Oh my God, Sirena is not looking good right now. Two. She kicks out somehow, some way. And that's a testament to the heart of a champion, but just like we thought Miss Molly was out of her element earlier, Sirena is absolutely being taken out of her element right now. Knee to the gut, gets Sirena down. There's really nothing she could do. She's defenseless. Just collapses to the ground now. Molly going up top again. What more can she do? Goes for another neck breaker off the top rope, but Sirena sidesteps it. Sirena goes up top, but Miss Molly had it scouted. Enziguri gets her off the top rope, gets it again. Oh my God, these shots to the head are just vicious. And Miss Molly's got her perched up. Hurricane Rana off the top rope. The challenger to the Women's Championship is looking absolutely lethal right now. Molly gets her up. She goes up top. Another neck breaker. This time connects. God, this is getting uncomfortable to watch. You got to wonder how much damage the neck and shoulder area of Sirena has taken, because there's really nothing she could do. Miss Molly hits a beautiful cannonball senton, but I think she might have just crushed the upper body of Sirena. The way she landed on top of her was not pretty. Serena's out. She is out. Go for the cover. There you go. 1, 2. Oh God, how is she kicking out? It's admirable, ladies and gentlemen. This is admirable, but she's either got to do something soon to change the story, or just live to fight another day, and she's trying to do something to change the story here. But how much ink does this pen have? Kick to the gut. She's got Miss Molly backed up on the ropes. Sirena, she's going to have to go big or go home, and I think she's going to go big. Throws Miss Molly out of the ring. She's measuring her target. She sees her moment. She's about to strike off the ropes. Somersault, senton, somersault, plancha hits the mark, and Molly is flattened on the outside. This is what the champion needs, but you gotta wonder how much left has to be in that tank. Just as perfect and as crisp as ever, no matter what has happened in this match. Hard thrown to the barricade by Sirena. Miss Molly has got to be careful now that she doesn't fall back into how this match started. Sirena gets her up for a power bomb. Oh my God. She can't even hold her up. She's favoring her back, and that is absolutely not a good sign, but Miss Molly is going to see that, and she's going to take advantage. Suplexes her right on that lower back on the outside. Molly going up to the apron, gets off with a Asai moonsault. And Sirena, if she wasn't feeling it before, ladies and gentlemen, she's feeling it now. Molly, speaking of feeling, is feeling certainly confident, seeing the effect that she has done on Serena's back. Referee was at 8, but these two women are back. And Sirena up to her feet, but down once more with a springboard crossbody, and then a springboard leg drop, just pouring it on the women's champion. Oh my God, what a shot to the head. Just knocks her almost completely out cold. Look at these kicks to the chest. And followed up with a roundhouse to the head. This might be academic. Oh hey, a little callback to Masahiro Kurosawa with that roundhouse kick to the head, but Sirena wisely rolls to the outside, because if she stayed inside, this match would be over right now. Molly follows up with a Meteora to the outside, a slingshot Meteora. The women's champion is looking at, it's not good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not good. Got her up in a butterfly. Oh, no, not a butterfly suplex. A butterfly face crusher. Molly's getting her up. Oh, speaking of butterflies, the third time she's going for it. Is she going to lock it in? She does. The third broken butterfly on the women's champion. Sirena has escaped the first two. Can she escape the third one? In the middle of the ring, no less. This is not looking good for the women's champion. The referee is listening intently for the submission. Sirena nods her head, yes. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. And Miss Molly is your new women's champion. What a match and what an effort from Sirena in particular. Just trying to hang on. But once Miss Molly got going, there was no stopping her. This right here, this was the siren song that missed, and as soon as she missed that, ladies and gentlemen, that spelled the end for Sirena. It was that go big or go home mentality, and Sirena is going home tonight without her women's championship. Miss Molly, though, you got to give her all the credit in the world. She was as focused as I've ever seen her here tonight. She had a game plan, she had a purpose, and she executed it to perfection. Took 3 broken butterfly attempts. Most women would submit at the first one. But Molly was persistent, kept it up, and she's going home with that brand new CME Women's Championship tonight. Hell of an effort. But Sirena, you know she's got a rematch coming. I can't wait to see the next dance these two have. Wow. That was certainly a hell of a match, and we might have a hell of a match coming up now. Tag team titles on the line. Well, the Hollywood Elite are kind of in the same boat as Avery was earlier when it came to having a little bit of a lack of challengers, considering 2 of the biggest tag teams in the company are embroiled in the Uprising tournament, that being the Natural Perfection and the World's Axis. Well, World's Axis not anymore because Takeshi lost tonight. Still, they would not be able to challenge for the tag team titles. Then we had Otto and Referees Jr. still having to deal with the Mason family, so everyone was a little bit tied up. That's not to say that the Spectrum would deserve this opportunity. They won a 6-man tag team match a couple of weeks ago. But the Spectrum are challenging for the tag team titles against the Hollywood Elite, who won the titles in a miracle effort against the World's Axis last month at the Leading Edge. I'd say the Spectrum have earned this opportunity strictly on the year that they've had. 2017 has been their year, and I'd be hard-pressed to find a tag team that's had a more staggering turnaround in such a short amount of time than these guys. Starting out the year, winning the tag team championships in January, very early on, and then kind of falling off the wagon a little bit in the summer. Didn't really get too many chances after it, but now this is their chance to end 2017 as great as they started it. And Steven and Adam are absolutely ready to go. Elite making them wait a little bit, it seems like. Now, here come the champions right now. And like I said, if you haven't seen that match that these guys had against the World's Axis for the tag titles last month, it was the match of their careers. Absolutely, no doubt about it. It was a stellar effort from a team who I always knew had the potential, but never managed to realize it until finally they put their backs against the wall and made it happen against a team like the World's Axis, who looked unbeatable at that point. So the Hollywood Elite have a lot to be proud of, but they can't go into this match, taking the Spectrum too lightly. Like I said, the Spectrum have had a hell of a history, especially earlier in this year. So they're looking to get back on top of the mountain as well. And with an opportunity like this that doesn't come around very often, they're absolutely looking to take advantage of it. I would hope that Brad and Nick of the Hollywood Elite are at least wary of that. I mean, this crowd here in Orlando knows exactly the show that they're seeing. I haven't seen somebody sitting down in ages in this show, ever since the first match. And you see some familiar faces here. That's, familiar ring announcer, familiar guys at the commentary booth down there, but none of their headsets or mics are turned on. They're just here to see the show. give some support to our company, and I appreciate it immensely. I mean, we've had some great, well-known people just visit backstage because of the waves that CME has been making, and I thank every single person that's been watching us for the past almost 2 years now at this point. And for those of us who will continue to watch us, I thank you immensely. It's been a hell of 2 years. It's going to be a hell of a next year coming, and from then on out, who knows what's going to happen. But I know, until the day this company ceases to produce weekly television, you're going to get some of the best wrestling action you've ever gotten. With guys like this as champions, the Hollywood Elite, with guys like Avery as champion, you got Ivan as the world champion. The women's title picture Miss Molly just won is unmatched, in my opinion, in wrestling today. It's going to be a hell of a ride, and I thank you all for sticking around and for sticking with us. Let's get this tag team title match underway. Steven starting things off against Nick, and he starts off very, very hot. Comes right after Nick Farrell, who didn't even see it coming. Steven follows up with a slingshot leg drop, guillotining Nick Farrell over the rope, but Brad Smith right outside to take advantage of it. Steve counters with a backflip throw. Running bulldog to the outside. Steven Parker is starting this one off like a house of fire. Nick's in the ring. Springboard drop kick, not on target. Nick Farrell sidesteps it, but gets him up into a beautiful gut buster. A half Nelson gut buster there. Hey, Steven's still fighting back after that one, though. Gets him down with an arm drag. Shot to the face now of Farrell. Oh, Steve, handspring into a leaping diamond cutter. Hello. Oh, Brad tried to take him off the top rope, but Steven Parker instead hits a beautiful spiral tap. How often do you see that? I have never seen a man start a match off this motivated before, but Steven Parker wants those tag titles. He wants them now. Goes off the top of the foot stomp. Does not hit the mark. Nick Farrell going to try and slow down the roll of Steve. He breaks the grip. Hits him with a big spinning heel kick. We saw something similar to that earlier in the Pierce Takeshi match. Taking Brad off the apron. What is Steven going for here? He's got Nick Farrell in the middle of the ring. Shooting star press does not connect. Nick Farrell just moves out of the way. And Steven Parker, his fire may just have been snuffed out. Oh my God, the impact on that missed move is unbelievable. And there's a beautiful corkscrew neck breaker. Nick now taking advantage of the opportunity, gets him up with the headshot, connects to the back of the neck. He tackles Adam off the apron. Nick Farrell is ever the opportunist, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh my God, the Hollywood Elite win in very quick fashion, but Steven Parker might have just beaten himself. That's not to take anything away from the flurry he had. I would have tried to keep the momentum going too, but he didn't make a tag. He couldn't make a tag after he missed this move. He had everything cooking before. Every ingredient was in. This was the final touch, and he just put a little too much on it. Nick Farrell found the opportunity, hits the headshot, and the Hollywood Elite run out of here with the tag team championships still in their possession. He's proud of himself. You can see the look on his face right now. Nick Farrell. You know, you got to think Brad and Nick, after seeing Steven start the match up so hot, had a little bit of worry in their eyes. But once Nick dodged that shooting star, the confidence came right back. And these men are still your tag team champions. Wow, well, that was an adventure. That was certainly a roller coaster ride. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the world title is going to be on the line. This one's going to be a little bit tough to call, to be honest with you. I mean, if you haven't been following what's been going on, Corporal Punishment was in the Uprising tournament, made it to the quarterfinals, but was beaten by Takeshi Kato. And he had stipulated that if he did not win the Uprising tournament, he would call it a career. He would retire. He's been around for a long time. He's been doing this for 15 years. And he just felt like he had nothing left to give. I had a conversation with him, a real heart-to-heart kind of conversation, to make sure this is what he wanted. He assured me this is what he wanted. But Ivan Yakov, who did not have a challenger for the world title, I was actually going to give him the night off, considering how stacked this show is already. He offered Corporal Punishment a match. Corporal Punishment and Ivan Yakov were tag team champions just this year. They were a tag team for the past, year and a half almost, as the Cold Warriors. So Ivan has a soft spot for Corporal Punishment, no doubt about it. He has given Corporal Punishment a world championship opportunity. It's not something a lot of people would do, and that's a testament to how great of a champion Ivan is. He's a fighting champion, and as a man, to do something for a former tag team partner and a friend like Corporal Punishment. So if Corporal Punishment wins this match, does he stick around? I don't know. I haven't talked to him about this. Or does he retire as the champion? We'll have to see what happens at the end of this one. But either way, this very well could be Corporal Punishment's last pay-per-view match in CME. And it's just bittersweet to call. He's been here since day one. I've been calling his matches. I haven't agreed with everything he's done. But he's been a great hand to have around here for the last couple of years. He's been helping out a lot of our talent. And he'll be missed, no doubt about it. But I know that Ivan Yakov and Corporal Punishment, who have wrestled before, they wrestled at Burnout, had a great match at Burnout, are going to go all out here tonight, especially with the World Championship on the line here right now. Ivan is such a great story. Such a great story. He can honestly credit Corporal Punishment for the fact that he's the champion right now, and I truly believe that. Corporal Punishment became tag team partners with Ivan because of the potential that he saw in Ivan, the untapped potential. Took him under his wing. They went through a couple of rough patches together, no doubt about it, but they came out on the other side stronger than ever. Ivan broke off, became the CME World Champion. And you got to give Corporal Punishment a lot of credit for that. He helped bring he helped bring the champion out of Ivan. Yeah, sure, Ivan won the television title before they were tag team, but now he's at the top of the heap. He's the world champion of CME, and a lot of that goes to the challenger here tonight. That's what it's all about. The greatest prize in professional wrestling here tonight, the CME World Championship on the line. This is going to be a brawl, no doubt about it. You ain't going to see some technical wrestling masterclass like we saw in our opening contest. You're going to see a knockdown, drag-out fight between two guys who, despite the fact that they respect each other, are going to beat the ever-loving hell out of each other. You see that sign back there? Get ready for some pain. Or the 3 signs back there? Get ready for some pain. These guys know that they are ready for some pain. They don't call them Corporal Punishment for nothing. And Ivan's our world champion for a reason. Listen to this ovation for Ivan Yakov. This crowd explodes as he lifts the championship over his shoulder. The fact that this match isn't the main event here tonight is a testament to how great this show is, because this match is good enough to main event any show in any company on any night. That's the prize they're fighting for. Corporal Punishment knows it. He's never really gotten an opportunity at the World Championship like this, and he's going to make sure that if he's going to go out, he's going to go out swinging. They meet right in the middle. Both of them meet right in the middle with no hesitation as Ivan levels him with a drop kick and knees him in the head. Good God. Oh, we're already underway, ladies and gentlemen, so buckle yourselves up. Ivan, a little bit shaking his head. No, he didn't want to keep that pressure up, and Corporal Punishment has absolutely no problem with it. Tackles him down with a shoulder block to the gut and then just clubs him down to the ground. Oh, Corporal went for a big headbutt. If you've never seen Corporal Punishment deliver a headbutt, it would kill most normal men. Ivan takes him down to the outside. Quickly, Ivan follows him outside the ring. Oh God, measures his target. It just, with a precision strike of a sniper, connects to the nose with that right hand. Ivan now back in the ring, going for a neck breaker, but Corporal Punishment pushes off of him and follows it up with a headbutt from hell. Hooks the leg. Are we going to see Corporal Punishment walk out of here with the title? We are not, at least not yet. Those headbutts are just absolutely deadly, and he gets him in a jackknife pin, but Ivan this time powers out. And the fact that Corporal Punishment got any count alone off that headbutt is a testament to how powerful that is, because Ivan ain't one to stay down very easily. That running hip attack in the corner as Punishment is keeping the offense going on the big Russian champion, who twists his way out of that slam and hits him with a fantastic DDT off the counter. Ivan measuring up that elbow, hits him right on the bridge of the nose. Using his strength and his ability just to take down Punishment hard as he can. Corporal gets thrown a little bit loopy for him, turned around and then clothesline in the back of the head. Ivan looking to take advantage of these strikes. He's been dishing out 1, 2. Kick out from Corporal. Like I said, this wasn't necessarily going to be the prettiest matchup. I think that's living up to the billing. Oh, Ivan throws Corporal out, who hangs on, but Ivan Yakov now on the second rope. What is he going? Look at the power of Ivan. A Falcon Arrow deadlifting him off the apron. That is spectacular strength as he hooks the leg. 1, 2, 2.5 as Corporal Punishment, the challenger, gets the shoulder up. Ivan, you don't usually hear Ivan complain too much there, but he felt like he should have got a little bit closer to 3 than that. An elbow drop just sends Corporal Punishment rocking. If that was me, I'd be dead. I'd be crumpled up in the fetal position, but now Punishment comes back, attacks the arm, running clothesline takes down the champ. Shots to the ribs, shots, about 3 or 4 body shots followed up by a swift uppercut takes the man down. Corporal going for a sidewalk slam. Oh, instead gets kneed in the head. That's a hell of a counter. Not sure if it was intentional or not. Ivan with a fantastic neck breaker. Get a little extra torque on that one. Is that enough to take down the challenger? Not yet. Punishment still hanging in there, gets the shoulder up. Ivan now measuring his target. Another drop kick. Just picks are perfect. From a guy almost 7 feet tall, he can get up there with the best of them. He's measuring Corporal now, getting him up for a scoop and a slam, but this time Punishment counters. Punishment's got him up. Oh my God, the Freedom Bomb! He hits the Freedom Bomb and gets him in a pin right after. 1, 2, oh my God, Corporal Punishment doesn't get the 3 count. Look at the way Ivan just came to life to kick out of that one. That was we almost had a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Big elbow to the back of the head. Punishment, to his credit, is keeping it up on the big man. Hangs him up rib first on the top rope. Those ropes have no give. They look like they have give, then you haven't been in the ring. Punishment off the top rope, a collapsing body splash. You can see the look of pain and exasperation on the champion's face. And yet he still kicks out at 2. But Corporal Punishment is very, very close to beating the champion right now because Ivan is in a world of hurt. Washing the bottom of the shoe. It ain't pretty. Even though they may like each other, Corporal Punishment ain't taking it easy on him. Again, scraping the bottom of his boot on the forehead of Ivan Yakov. He is measuring his target, follows up with a swift kick to the spine. Corporal Punishment, you might want to watch your back because Ivan Yakov is up and whatever he just spit out of his mouth has gone to waste because Ivan takes him down with clotheslines. Running leg lariat, not something we normally see from the big man, but it did not work this time. Sidewalk slam from Punishment. This is a world championship match if I've ever seen one. This is a heavyweight fight and these two are bringing the blows because they are just exchanging strikes this entire match. The delayed double underhook suplex connects. Ivan is reaching out for some sort of savior and he ain't getting one right now. He is in a lot of pain. Punishment's calling for it. Oh God, that uppercut to the throat. Ivan could barely even breathe. He's trying to catch his breath. Punishment sprays that mist into his hand. Not this way, Corporal, rubbing it into his eyes. He will do anything to win this match, and we've seen this throughout his career. And if this is his last match, he's going to make sure he does everything to win it. 2, Ivan kicks out. He might not even be able to see, but he can certainly hear the referee's count. He gets out just before the 3. Punishment follows up with knees to the gut, knees to the head, coming right back at him with a leg sweep STO. Corporal Punishment is having the match of his life right now. Never before have I seen Ivan in this much trouble. Ivan, big drop kick to the chest. He's just trying to get some separation. Just trying to keep Punishment down to get some sort of offense coming. Ivan with that extra torque neck breaker gets Punishment down. Punishment tries to get to his feet, but he might want to stay down because I don't know if he's going to like what Ivan has in store for him here. Ivan plants him down to the mat face first from a fireman's carry position. That's a rib breaker. Look at this impact on the midsection. Ladies and gentlemen, if he doesn't have broken ribs, then my name is Sally. 1, 2. Oh my God, Punishment still kicks out. What a match. You know that this is a struggle for Ivan if he's getting mouthy with the referee, because this is not in character for Ivan Yakov. And Corporal Punishment gets a second win, gets up to his feet, and throws the champion right off the top rope. Ivan does not go to the top rope often, and we just saw why. He gets taken advantage of, taken down with clotheslines. Punishment with an Irish whip. Goes for another hip attack, but this time his lower back collapsed into the turnbuckle. Uppercut puts him down. Will this put him out? 2. No, it doesn't. No, it didn't. How the hell did he get the shoulder up from that? Oh God, a straight jab right there and another one. It's getting nasty now, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting real nasty. Ivan, exploder suplex. Punishment lands on the top of his head. Good God, check this man for a concussion. But he is still staying in it. Corporal Punishment, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never been a fan of Corporal Punishment before, I can understand that. But you at least got to respect him for this match right here. This is the performance of a lifetime. Punishment with a big elbow to the knee. Oh, no. Is he going to go for that double underhook again? He is. He's delaying it too, letting all the blood rush to the champion's head. And slams him down back first again. Ivan once again feeling the effects. He's feeling the pain. Both of these guys have got to be racked with agony. Whatever Punishment had in mind there did not work. It's kicked in the mouth and then bulldogged out of the corner. Oh God, a hard knee strike again. How these guys aren't bleeding is beyond me. They're just tearing each other apart. Ivan hoists him up. He's going to go for that pendulum swing. Oh, a little bit of a modified version of it instead of a swinging side slam. Gets Punishment down, but Ivan is not going for the cover. Instead, he's got something else in mind. I think he's trying to put this man away for good. And to be fair, I don't blame him. Look at him. He's surveying. He's wondering what he has to do to beat Corporal Punishment tonight. He hoists him up on the top turnbuckle. This is absolutely awesome. Oh my God, Ivan, no. No. Oh my God. Superplex to the outside. Oh my God. He almost went right into that table. I think that might have been the better alternative because instead he just crashes to the ringside area. That's a 10-foot drop. For the World Championship, these two friends are just absolutely killing each other. Oh my God, look at Corporal Punishment. He is sprawled out. He can't even defend himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Yakov has just done the unthinkable to put away his tag team partner. He kicked out. Holy shit, how did he kick out? Excuse my language, but it's deserved. Yeah, Ivan, that's exactly how I feel too. He is absolutely stunned. Corporal Punishment dodges the drop kick. What else? Oh no, how much mist does he have in his mouth? Does his body produce this naturally? I don't know, but he still gets it in the eyes. Corporal Punishment will not quit. Let's see this again. He rubs it in the eyes and then slams the back of his head into the mat. That's a double whammy if I've ever seen him. Look at Corporal holding his head. You just saw him holding his head. He is feeling the effects as well. He's not going for a cover. Corporal Punishment not going for a pin. Instead, what does he have in mind? He's got him in a submission. A camel clutch locked in on the champion. He's got that locked in the middle of the ring. Can Ivan hang on, or will Corporal make him tap out? I honestly don't think I've ever seen Ivan Yakov submit before. Corporal's got, look at the wrench on the lower back and on the neck, but Ivan breaks the grip, sweeps the leg, gets out of it somehow, some way. Oh, spikes his head into the mat with a DDT. Ivan's going to the top rope. This didn't work for him before, but will it work for him now? It does. Elbow drop off the top rope. Can it be a 1 count? Yeah, Ivan is getting real upset now. Visibly shaken, visibly arguing with the referee. Corporal Punishment is defying all odds right now in the fact that he's able to withstand this kind of beating from Ivan Yakov. Ivan gets him on the apron. What the hell is he going to do? Can he even reach that far? Off the top rope with a flying clothesline, takes him down off the apron. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best world title matches I've seen in a long time, and almost all of them have been fantastic recently. They are now just brawling on the outside of the ring like nothing's happened to them. This is a war. Oh, slams Ivan face first into the barricade on the outside. That can't do him any favors. No, not on the outside. Delayed double underhook. This time getting all the blood rush into his head, and then slams him down back first on the ringside area. Those mats, ladies and gentlemen, are not thick mats. They're there just so you don't crack your head open, but still, it's going to hurt when you get slammed on the outside. Corporal breaks the count just in case these two get on the outside a little too long. I think Ivan's been cut open, by the way. I think that was from the barricade shot. Ivan, what's he going for here? Twisting neck breaker once again strikes, this time again on the outside. Referee's at a 4 count. He's busted open. He's got blood flowing from his forehead. It was definitely from when his head got slammed into the barricade. Ivan throws Corporal on the inside of the ring from the outside after that neck breaker. Straight jackets him, gets him up. The straight jacket electric chair into a fantastic bridge. Look at that height. 3 count gets him. Ivan Yakov retains the world title. But look at his face telling me that man didn't just go through a war. A hell of a match. A hell of a battle between two warriors. And that's no pun intended, but these guys tore each other apart. Ivan is still your CME World Champion. The Corporal Punishment, my friend, he will be in action tomorrow night on Pulse. That will be his final match. But this is his final big-time pay-per-view match. This is the last time you're going to see him at one of these special events. What a way to go out. What a way to be remembered forever by Corporal Punishment. Ivan Yakov. He struggled. He struggled to retain that belt. Corporal Punishment, my friend, it's been a pleasure calling your matches. It's been a pleasure watching you in the ring. We'll always remember this match. The finals of the Uprising tournament, though, coming up. It's hard for me to me, a World Championship match usually signifies the main event. But we have the finals of the Uprising tournament now, and still to come a tables, ladders, and chairs match. This is unprecedented, honestly. But Rich Reed has got to be thankful that some of these matches has been incredibly well fought, because he's gotten about, I'd say, an hour and change to rest up after his first match. But considering Pierce barely broke a sweat in his match, he still has to be considered the underdog here. Even though he's incredibly strong, I would give the strength advantage to him. The stamina comes into play, and he just got off one of the most hard-fought matches of his entire career against Jason Adams. Meanwhile, Pierce knocked out Takeshi Kato very, very quickly. Pierce has got to be the favorite, I would say, but I'm not counting Rich Reed out, absolutely not. If I'm Rich Reed, I would have been watching that match very intently and seen what knocked out Takeshi Kato, because he does not want to fall prey to that. If Pierce hits that one, this one might be over even quicker than the Takeshi Kato match was. But like I said, this is what this whole tournament has come down to right here. This final match, Pierce versus Rich Reed. The winner here gets a championship opportunity of their choosing whenever they want. At least, you know, with not they can't spring it up on the person. It has to be a little bit of a time to from the challenge to the match. But with that being said, still within a year, you can get the world title opportunity, television championship opportunity, or tag team title opportunity of your choosing. Whatever you want. It's quite an ability, it's quite a perk to have. For a guy like Rich Reed, who's him and Jason Adams have struggled to get their tag team titles back into godsend. For a guy like Pierce, it's a godsend to get any title match, but Rich Reed starting this one off early, does the same thing Pierce did to Takeshi earlier, and everyone's just jumping each other. Pierce with that spinning heel kick connects. Oh my God, don't tell me that backfired on Rich. Referee breaks it for a rope break. I'm not sure if his... Oh, what the hell? No. Pierce cannot let his emotions get the best of him. We've seen Pierce control those emotions recently, but he just took out the referee. Rich Reed now. Oh, the Olympic slam. That's what won him the match earlier tonight. Referee is up. 1, 2. Good. What the hell? Was that a 30-second match? Oh, no. I want to see the replay of that rope break. Look at this. Immediately after the match started, hits him with that kick. Knocked him almost out cold. Went for the cover. I'm not sure if we can see the cover here. We do. The referee called this a rope break. Oh, his hand was underneath the ropes. That's a good call from the referee, but Pierce did not see it. And he attacks the referee, leaving himself susceptible to get the Olympic slam. And Rich Reed takes this one in almost unbelievable fashion. That's a blinker you miss it type of situation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Reed is your Uprising tournament winner this year. He gets a championship opportunity of his choosing. Congratulations to Rich Reed running the gauntlet over these past few weeks for Pierce. I'm sorry, my buddy. That's a tough pill to swallow. But after his effort earlier tonight, Rich Reed has got to be breathing a sigh of relief right now. Calling out his supporters. He's got plenty of them here tonight. Wow, what a turn of events going. And up next, our main event of the evening, Jackson Montgomery versus Jowell Hernandez. Tables, ladders, and chairs. This is going to get ugly. You thought the Ivan Corporal Punishment was hard hitting? Throw some tables, ladders, and chairs in the mix, and you know what's going to happen. It's not good for either man. These two have been tearing each other apart for months. The LBA and Jowell Hernandez have been making Jackson's life a living hell when he was the champion and then even after he lost the championship. So Jackson Montgomery has been trying to get his hands on Jowell for a very, very long time. He did at Bleeding Edge a little bit, but neither man was successful in knocking off Ivan for the title. And Jowell has been ducking Jackson ever since. So now is finally the time Jackson can get his hands on the leader of the LBA. And of course, a World Championship opportunity for Apocalypse is on the line. The winner of this match faces now Ivan Yakov for the world title at next month's Apocalypse show. I gotta tell you, I would absolutely love to see Jackson Montgomery versus Ivan one-on-one for the World Championship rematch from Autumn Blaze. See if Jackson can learn from his mistakes in the past. But he's going to have to beat Jowell here, and even though I am absolutely not a fan of the LBA and what they've been doing, I'm not writing Jowell out. He's a sly character, no doubt about it. The LBA are banned from ringside. I should also clarify, none of them can show up here tonight. If they do, Jowell will rescind any title match that he gets if he wins. So that will be for naught, and Jowell doesn't want that. I'm a little bit worried, actually, for this match now, considering the amount of animosity between both of these men. We just saw two matches tonight in Rich Reed and Jason Adams and Corporal Punishment and Ivan between friends, tag team partners, where they tore each other apart. I almost shudder to think what these two are going to do, considering they hate each other's guts. Here comes the leader of the LBA right now. The LBA once stood for all that was pretty much good about CME. Now is the complete antithesis of it. I'm not sure exactly what changed. It seems to be stemming from when Tucker Got Jowell fired for no reason. Why that's my fault, I don't know. But clearly it's my fault. Jackson, though, is going to start this one off right away. Runs right after Jowell, and he's clubbing away at him immediately. A little bit of a taste of Jowell's own medicine now. I hope the LBA are watching backstage, because Bryce Phoenix was supposed to take on the rest of the LBA. And they got a little bit of a problem with Jackson as well. They're making a lot of enemies here in CME. Jowell tries to run away from Jackson, who follows suit, but hits him down with a big, leaping Russian leg sweep. Is he going to go for a ladder? Yeah, Jowell's going to get the ladder early. Jackson, oh my God, Jackson with a somersault senton. I think his leg got caught in the ladder. Either way, there's throwing caution to the wind, and there's just being dangerously reckless. And I think that was more on the dangerously reckless side. He underestimated how long Jowell was down. Jowell gets him in a drop kick in the armpit. Oh my God, what a big twisting arm wrist lock there. Jowell thrown into the crowd right now. Jackson Montgomery has all the opportunity in the world to climb the ladder. Jowell's getting some distance between him and Jackson. He wants no part of Jackson Montgomery. Jackson follows suit, but Jowell turns right around into a right hand. Oh, these guys are going as far away from the title shot that's hanging above the ring as possible. They are in the audience now, ladies and gentlemen. God, he throws him into that production box we have back there. He's got a sledgehammer. Jowell moves out of the way. Oh, counters him. Sledgehammer to the gut, to the midsection, follows up with a clothesline. And this crowd now definitely getting a little bit more than what they bargained for. They've got Jackson by the scruff of the neck here. We got a couple tables set up there for our security and our crew. Right now, there's a dangerous playground to be in if you're Jackson or Jowell. He's got him up for those delayed vertical suplexes. We're going to get the one flex. The two flex. Suplex through a table, no less. That's great spatial awareness to know exactly where that man is going to land. Puts him through the table, and Jackson Montgomery has got to feel good to get some revenge on the leader of the LBA right now. Big left hand now. These guys just trading shots, trading blows. There's a spiking DDT on the concrete. Yes, concrete, ladies and gentlemen. There's no mats out there because this is not where they're supposed to be. Oh my God, throws him rib first into that production box now. Jackson, step over. Back suplex, the back of Hernandez's head on the concrete this time. The leader of the LBA is getting a taste of his own medicine, and I gotta say, it probably doesn't taste too good. Jackson gets himself up on that box, gets into a little bit of a higher perch. This crowd is going absolutely bonkers for Montgomery. Comes off the top, hits him right in the back of the knee. You got to think that was a targeted effort, but Jowell, maybe it was a grazing shot. Didn't get all of them because Hernandez is fighting back now. Look at this, gets him down to his knees and then just unloads on him with these big kicks to the gut. Kendo stick, why the hell is that back there? I do not know. But he unloads on Jackson Montgomery with these shots to the ribs. God, on the back. My back is hurting me now. He's telling Jackson to get up, almost condescendingly, mocking the man. These two, their anger is getting the better of them because that #1 contendership is hanging above the ring. They can't stay out here and fight the whole time. They got to get to the ring if they want to do anything. But Jackson Montgomery put through the table with a flapjack. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Jowell's opportunity if he ever had one. And he knows it. He's running right back to the ring. Steps over. Jackson is barely even stirring at this point. Oh my God, don't tell me Jowell's going to sneak in and win this one so handily. Jackson's anger could have gotten the better of him here, but he is stirring now. Can he get to the ring in time? That's a whole other question in and of itself. He sees what Jowell's doing. Jowell notices that Jackson is up, and he is running up that ladder now. We do things a little differently here in CME. There's no one way to get this thing off. There are 4 little locks that have to be unlatched for you to get this briefcase down. So Jowell and Jackson have a little ways to go. Jowell gets the ladder thrown out from under his legs. Jackson catches him. Electric chair on the edge of the ladder. You can see him favorite his back already. That was not a landing that he wanted. I'm not sure if Jowell made progress on that briefcase. But we still got some match to go. Jackson with a table in play. This ain't called tables, ladders, and chairs for nothing. Hell, we just threw some like baseball bats and kendo sticks in there too. Oh no, he's going for the 2-flex suplex one more time. This time inside the ring. Gets it. Oh, on the table. There was nothing else for Jowell to land on but that table. And his back has got to be in absolute agony right now. Oh, we got a chair. Complete the trifecta. Getting a little bit of revenge for those shots that Hernandez gave to him with that kendo stick on the back. Jackson with the table. He's keeping an eye on the prize, but Jowell still down. Sets up that table in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh. What else we got going on here? Clotheslines Jowell onto the table as it just explodes under the impact of that clothesline. Normally an innocuous move for the most part, gets turned a little bit more extreme when you do something like that. And Jackson Montgomery has got to be feeling confident about himself now. He's got Jowell right where he wants him, and Jowell can get no help from anyone. Blocks that elbow. Hernandez now tries to throw him into the ladder. Jackson jumps over the ropes to block it, and that's a very smart strategy. Jackson, blockbuster off the springboard. Jackson Montgomery with a chair now. Oh, sets it up in the corner. We got a lot of environmental hazards going on here. And we're getting another ladder. Okay. Getting a couple of toys in play. Whoa. Okay, maybe not a ladder to climb. I think Jackson Montgomery might have other plans. Jowell up to his feet. Jackson tries to get into the ring, but Jowell catches him this time by the hair and then clubs him down face first into the mat. This crowd is not sitting down. They can feel the palpable hatred that's going on between these two men. He throws a table into the ring, and now he's going to take apart the announcer's table as well. Oh, Jackson Montgomery follows out with a somersault senton plancha. Jowell turns around, and next thing he knows, he is down on the ground, and this is all Montgomery. Jackson springboards in. Oh no, not the landing he wants. Springboard frog splash hits the table instead. And Jowell Hernandez now throws him face first into the chair. These two guys are going to tear each other apart before they even think about climbing that ladder again. I can guarantee you that. He's setting up that table in the corner now. Jackson is up to his feet, but Jowell this time throws him into the ladder. No counters on that one. Jackson, though, sidesteps him on the way in. What do we got here? Drop kicks him into the ladder. Jackson gonna climb, maybe? He is. He's setting that ladder up. Jowell is down and out. He's got plenty of time to try and get that briefcase unlocked. Jackson's trying to struggle, but look at Jowell on the mat. He is getting up to his feet slowly but surely. He's crawling his way up. Jackson trying to work on the briefcase. This time, though, Jowell is following up the other end of the ladder. He climbs up, punch to the gut. Oh, there's no way Jackson can get this thing down with this attack on his ribs, and he falls down. Oh, Hernandez pushes him off the ladder. Now he has the opportunity he needs to climb and try and get the briefcase down. The #1 contender contract for Apocalypse is in that briefcase, ladies and gentlemen. This is the prize both men have been looking for months now. Look at Jackson crawling his way behind Jowell so he doesn't see what he's doing. But he's not trying to pull him down. What the hell is Jackson doing? Oh my God, no. Oh, no. We need a doctor. We need a doctor. Now, Jowell just landed on his head. He almost went through that table off the ladder, but he landed head first into the ring off a ladder. Oh, I might not like the guy, but that is barbaric. Jackson Montgomery with no mercy. Jowell can't even stand up anymore. Jackson with a somersault body splash. Very nice move, but I'm a little bit concerned now about his health. Jowell Hernandez is rocked. Oh my God. Oh, look at that leaping elbow. Just doing more damage than already was done. Ducks under. Big clothesline now. Look at that leaping elbow drop across the heart, or whatever heart there is left in the chest of Jowell Hernandez. Flexing up, elbow drop. Jackson's hoisting up Jowell. He can't defend himself, ladies and gentlemen. This is just sick. Look at Jackson staring him down. I don't even know if Jowell has a look in his eye or what, but he is very, very groggy at best. And Jackson setting up this ladder. He's climbing. Jowell is out. He's on his ass in the corner. He can't even do anything. Jackson climbs up. He's going to try and take this briefcase down now. Is this going to be the end for Jowell? It's certainly looking like it. He gets up to his feet, though, and he still has the strength and capability to climb up that ladder no matter what. But Jackson is there to meet him, and he hits him with a knee strike off the ladder. Look at this code breaker off the ladder. He's got a concussion. There's no way he's not concussed. But scratch that. There's no way he's not seriously close to his career being over. I mean, head trauma is a serious thing, and this man's head was spiked into the mat off a ladder. And then into the man's knee. Oh, God, Jackson throws him out to the ring on top of that ladder bridge. No. Jackson, please rethink this. You could grab the briefcase, get the championship match we all want you to get. Thank you. Jackson, don't do it, Jackson. Come on. No. Okay. He really wants to do it. You know Jackson wants to end his career, but he is going to think better of it. We've seen him make this mistake before in the past. It's cost him matches. This time, going to try and win this match. But Jowell is off the ladder now. He is going into the ring. Oh my God, he's following up. Jackson Montgomery is looking at the briefcase. He wasn't even aware that Jowell was climbing up the ladder. What more else can these guys do? Oh, that's what they can do, a jumping diamond cutter off the top of a ladder. Are you kidding me? I don't know if this is awesome. This is barbaric is what it is. Hernandez is folding up that ladder now. What the hell is he doing? Throws it to the outside. You ain't going to be able to climb the ladder out there and grab the briefcase. What does he have planned? I'm a little lost for words at this point. So Irish whip. Hits him with a kitchen sink. Knee to the gut. Another one. Gets him out. And a Russian leg sweep. But these guys clearly have something else on their mind at this point, especially Jowell, besides winning this match and becoming #1 contender. There is some revenge at play here. Big uppercut. Might have broken his nose. Oh, broken something else because he is bleeding. Jowell Hernandez has been busted wide open. And Jackson now gets him onto the ladder again, unceremoniously dumped onto the ladder. Oh, come on. No way. Jackson, please, you're going to hurt yourself if this doesn't work out. Don't do this to you. No. Off the ladder with a chop to the throat. And Jowell is still perched on that ladder. The ladder did not break. But his larynx might be crushed. Oh, my God. Speaking of crushed, Jackson, don't do any... You don't have to do this. Money shot through the ladder. That ladder just crumbled under the weight of both of these men. Jowell's throat gets chopped at first. Now his whole body put through a ladder. His head has got to be, his brain has got to be bruised. There is some serious damage being done here. And maybe I'm just too empathetic because everything Jowell's done to everyone else has been heinous, and I understand that this is what he had coming to him. But it's almost too much to watch. Jackson Montgomery with that ladder. You got to feel like he thinks his job here is done, and it very well might be. Jowell is trying to catch his breath after getting chopped in the throat. Oh, he's folding. What is he doing with the ladder? He's trying to get it set up perfectly underneath the ladder, but little does he know, Jowell is back up to his feet. Oh no, slaps the hand out of the way here. Got him in a front face lock. Probably the only time we'll see a wrestling move here for the rest of this match. Big elbow to the face. Jackson gonna climb. No. Just reach up for the briefcase. It's right there in your hands. Okay, I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, he can't hear me. He's just using his own internal logic to understand this, but Jackson is working his way to getting that briefcase down. He is almost there. You gotta think that this is coming soon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jackson is hanging up. Please. No. Please don't do what I think you're going to do. Oh my God. On the ladder. He gets speared off the briefcase. This might be the last time these two wrestle each other. I don't know if we can take any more of this one-on-one action. These two hate each other to such an extent they are going to end each other's careers. Jowell going to climb up to the top. He was going to try and put Jackson through that ladder, it looked like, but Jackson is shaking the ladder from underneath him now. Comes up, springboard, drop kicks the ladder out of the ring. Have you ever seen somebody drop kick a ladder out of a ring before? That's exactly what Jackson just did. Jowell fell right off the top of it. Look at Jackson. He got the ladder back in the ring. Now he probably didn't want to drop kick it out of the ring, but springboard, somersault, senton follows suit. And how much more do these guys have left in each other's tanks? Because there are some serious injuries waiting to occur here if they haven't already. Big clothesline takes down Montgomery. Jowell now dumps Jackson to the outside. All those monitors and the broken pieces of that table are out there. It's a very hazardous environment. Throws the ladder onto his arm. What the hell else is going to happen here tonight? What are you doing, you sick maniac? Don't do it. Jackson. He's waiting for Jackson to get up. He is measuring his man as perfect as he can. Jackson, though, runs right up the ladder with no hesitation. Knife edge chops him. Oh my God, we got a fight on the top of this ladder. There's a ring next to them on one side. There's an announce desk to the other side. Guys, I would probably get out of there if I were you. Look at this brawl going on. Something's got to give. Something's got to give, and it's going to be one of these men's bodies. I promise you that. Whoa. Jackson with a code breaker through the table. The table breaking did Jackson more favors than anything because that made Jowell fall even further down onto his knee. That might have been the most vicious chair shot I've seen in 15 years. We have had an unbelievable show for you here tonight, and this match is no different. But this match is certainly testing the boundaries of what is possible for the human body to withstand. Jackson's up to the top rope. Jowell crawling out of the debris that's on the outside there, and then hits him with a twisting body splash, a twisting cross body to the outside. Jackson's just got to get that ladder in the ring and climb it, because, ladies and gentlemen, Hernandez is history. Jackson setting that ladder up. How Jowell is up to his knee is beyond me. Look at Jackson. He's trying to set this ladder up perfectly. Jowell sees this. I don't know if Jackson realizes he's in the ring. He does now. Just twists his head at the last second. Sees it. Jowell though with a knee to the gut. Look at these strikes. God, face first goes Montgomery into the table. Jackson fights out of it. Kick to the gut. Throws him face first. His bloody head face first into the table. But Jowell counters it face first into the table. Oh, I think I saw a little blood trickle down from Jackson's head now. Oh my God, what is he doing? Power bombs Jackson through the table. These are two of the biggest wrestlers in CME. Seriously injuring each other. Jowell. Okay. There comes a time when you've got to know your limits, and I think Jackson's done. He just got powerbombed through a table. It's over. Jowell's getting that belt, that briefcase as quick as he can, but Jackson Montgomery is up again. Hits him in the gut one more time. Jowell's still trying to unhinge this briefcase. I think he's getting closer and closer, but Jackson finally breaks the grip. Jackson throws him off the ladder. Jackson's going up for it, but Jowell is up to his feet. How did he have the ability to get up to his feet? Electric chair drop. That is a little bit of karma from earlier. The exact same thing happened to Jowell. Oh my God. Throws Jackson out of the ring. He's just got to set up the ladder. Please don't tell me that Hernandez is going to walk out of here with what he has been through. He's climbing up. He's just got to reach up and grab the briefcase. They've done a number on this briefcase already. It probably is a hair away from coming down now. Jackson is struggling to get up to his feet. Does he have enough time to get up to his feet? He's on the apron. Jackson springboards himself into a ladder. That is what it takes to keep this match going, and he did it. He put his body on the line for you here tonight. And look at the effect it's had on him. He can't even get up and take advantage. Jowell lands on his feet. God, that's an ankle breaker if I've ever seen it. I'm in awe. I am in awe at what these two men are putting each other through. Both these men bleeding, bloody, sweat, tears, everything you could ask for, they are giving you here tonight for the opportunity at a World Championship match. Jowell going for whatever he was going for. Jackson, those springboards in. Jowell sidesteps it. Oh, no. Oh, up and over neck breaker. He kicks the ladder down. Look at that knee. Look at these strikes. Big elbow. Kick to the... the knee to the head. Good Lord. These men laying it all out on the line for you here tonight. What does he have in mind here? What is he going for? Kick the ladder to the outside of the ring. Jowell just thinking about what he's going to do next, I believe. Big uppercut. They really have nothing left in the tank. They've just got to resort to strikes and just anything they can. You got to wonder, is the next person to climb this ladder the person who wins this matchup? That's how much damage has been done here tonight. He's got Jackson up. Oh, no, the final bow on the outside. The final bow. It's the first time we've seen that here tonight, and he busted it out at the exact right opportunity. I'm not sure if he hit that on the ladder at all, but either way, the damage is done. Jackson Montgomery lands on his head. Jowell sets the ladder up, but Jackson is climbing to his feet. He's got to get back in the ring if he wants to stop this, because Jowell is up on the ladder. Jackson up on the apron. Oh, Jowell has unhinged the briefcase. Jackson can do nothing but watch. That may be the last result that I want here tonight, but I cannot take away from the toughness that this man, Jowell Hernandez, has. Jackson Montgomery almost killed him. He almost killed him. No doubt about it, but Jowell still fought in this match. Jackson put him through the ringer. Jowell put Jackson through the ringer. They both fought and gave you everything they had here tonight, just like everybody tonight has given you. The Uprising tournament culminates with some amazing matches under its belt. We have a new women's champion in Miss Molly. What a show we just saw here tonight, but goddamn, Jowell wins this match. I hope you enjoyed this show, ladies and gentlemen.